Here's the starting lineup for the visiting Golden State Warriors. At small forward, Harrison Barnes. At center, LeBron James. At the other forward position, Draymond Green. At shooting guard, Klay Thompson. At the other guard, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr. Now introducing the Boston Celtics. At the small forward position, 6'1", number 9, Rajon Rondo. The other forward position, standing 6'5", number 20, Ray Allen. At center, standing 6'8", number 42, Al Horford. At shooting guard, 6'10", number 5, KG, Kevin Garnett. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6", number 34, Paul Pierce. The head coach for the Boston Celtics is Tyronn Lue. Make some noise for the Boston Celtics.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Harrison Barnes is out there with LeBron James. And for the Celtics, Allen out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Garnett. Then it's Pierce. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now here's Pierce. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. That's good from Horford on the assist by Rondo. Horford's got the first points of the night for the Celtics.
Orchestrating right now, Rondo should be playing with a baton.
Here's Curry from the high post. He drills it.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Rondo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Pierce with it. Picked up by Thompson. One-on-one fast break.
2 minutes remaining.
Pierce against Curry. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Stephen
Curry's got 5 now.
Oh, to have a soft touch is one thing, but to do it from 25 feet? Come on, Stephen.
Garnett outside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at the Celtics. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters, maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players, maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some. Al Horford still brings such a great, consistent effort every night, there with the second chance opportunity. Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Now here's Rondo. There's the pass to Allen. Now the feed to Pierce. It's stolen by Green. Let's go. And another basket for Golden State.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pierce the pass to Rondo. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford drops in the layup for two. Horford's got 6 points.
Yeah, and Al can hit a jump shot, but man, down low, he's tough.
And the basket by Curry.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Paul Pierce at the line with one shot.
That's good from Pierce. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lets it go. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 16.
Well, if you play that far off of Steph Curry, that pull-up game starts to become a weapon.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top, up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Allen is out there with Horford. Then it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Brown. And it's Garnett in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Rondo kicks to Garnett. Rondo passes to Brown. Now here is Horford. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Ray Allen.
And how about Allen, able to control his body on these physical finishes, terrific at keeping the balance as he's getting bumped by the defense. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Rondo against Curry. Garnett outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Rondo. Wide open look. He can't get that one to fall. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And, you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney.
Totally understands his role, and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, it never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Boston making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Farajao comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Looney. Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Horford gets the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Curry with the stuff.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And so it's Boston with it. The Warriors making the shot. Inside, here's Allen. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Curry, good. Curry's got 31.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Danilo.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Golden State did not hesitate to set the pace. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts to close out the first. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing it. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense, rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. LeBron James is out there with Barnes. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Looney comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Curry. Now here's James. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Pierce kicks to Rondo. It's Allen on the wing. Knocks it loose. Now the Warriors moving it up. James with the ball. Wasted no time on that one.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now, here's Looney. After the miss from Kevin Garnett. Livingston passes to Thompson. On the wing, James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. James has got 6.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's sent back by Bogut.
And with that condor-like wingspan, Bogut says,
James way outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
You know, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. Garnett out there with Gallinari, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5.
And when 6'10" Danilo Gallinari was drafted all the way back in 2008, a shooter with his size was rare.
Well, it was rare. Now we're seeing more and more guys able to do this, but there's certainly a ton of value in Gallo's efficiency and his size and consistency on the perimeter.
Good on the second free throw. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Smart finds Brown. Now Garnett. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Boston ball at the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
So much trust about what Gallinari has experienced throughout his professional career, so he accepts the role he's been given.
Smart up top. Brown outside. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Team foul.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Poole with the steal.
Instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Justin Jackson, he's checked in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Brown. Here's Poole, and the Warriors tack on two more.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Pritchard. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Gallinari gathers his rhythm. He simply rises up and nails the interior shot.
Outside for Curry. Pass to Poole. The three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Verija.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Smart with the ball. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Steph, what was the key that had your offense going so well tonight?
Obviously, guys had to make shots, and when we're creating and moving our bodies and the ball's moving, we're not turning it over. You know, we're tough to guard, and everybody had confidence tonight to go out there and make plays. So that's contagious, and we got to find that tomorrow, next game if we want to keep this going.
Obviously, the way you guys want to play, Steph. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.